Hey, what's up? Alan here from Damn Good Reviews. So right now we're gonna do some of the best products of 2019 that we just ultimately we love and think they could make great gifts and things like that. Now, there's one product I'm actually not gonna pick up and show you right here, but it is the BedJet version 2 that we reviewed, and actually I did a review rewind. I absolutely love the BedJet, especially with the colder months. It heats up so quickly. Same thing with cooling down in the summer months. And again, the only thing that I would change is get the single zone cloud blanket, so you can kind of deliver the same heat or cool air to both sides. But if you're different sleepers, obviously, then you're gonna want to get that dual zone so you can kind of split it apart. And we got the dual zone version, so what I've been doing is kind of just putting the blower end underneath the sheet and blowing it across, because we both want to take advantage, especially if it's cold when we get into the bed. But that is definitely a really, really awesome product. It could be a little pricey. The link is below, but we love it. I think it's a really good investment. So picking up on some of these really awesome products that I've got to test out and review over the year, let's get started. So one of the recent ones you may have seen is actually the SKG Smart Neck Massager. This is a really cool thing. It kind of looks a lot like headphones, but really it uses TENS technology to kind of deliver those electronic pulses to your neck area. So you put it right there, and then you can increase the intensity. Now there's a lot of different intensity levels on this. I only made it up to like 4 maybe before I was like, oh, we got to slow down with this. But you get the remote, and it has a magnet, so you don't worry about losing it. Really, really cool product to check out. Highly recommend that. Next, if we're gonna stick with like kind of massagers and stuff, this right here, you may have seen a review for it if you want to check that out. Also, all these links are below, so if you do want to go purchase them, you can do that. But this, yes, while it looks a little big, this is awesome. I love it. So this is, the massager. It has the Shiatsu balls in it, and it actually provides heat as well. Now this works by putting your arms in it while it's running and pulling down and putting more pressure where you want it. Now you can put it on your back, on your neck. It works really good on the neck area for sure, especially if you have some tension going on, but it is awesome. The only thing I would have liked to see maybe change with this is have something that you can kind of snap it and keep it tensioned by itself without having to use my arms. But besides that, I absolutely love the InvoSpa massager. Next on the list here, if we're gonna stick, I guess, with like health and beauty stuff, right? Let's see. So I also got to check out the Manscape, the ultimate package. So you may have seen like Manscape, the lawnmower 2.0, which is a razor where you can, it's electric razor, so you can do stuff like on the face, or you can even, do it down below and not worry about nicking and cutting stuff. So here's some of the products that actually came in this bag with this package. But the only thing I didn't like was the, I guess the cologne spray. It was kind of a weird smell for me, kind of like that musky smell. I was not a fan of that, and my kids didn't like it either when I sprayed it. But I will say I've been using the Plow, which is a straight razor, and it has a little travel case, comes with the straight razors. A lot cheaper than those other razors that are out there that you're buying like constantly, and they seem to last like 1 or 2 times. But the straight razor, yes, it's not tilting. It is a little bit harder to use. It will take some time to get used to, but I like it. Obviously right now I didn't do it, but I've been doing it, just work up a good lather. And so would I end up with a couple nicks here and there? No big deal. Once I really get into it, I've seen it actually getting less and less, but I do like that. Also, some other things that are in here. Obviously we have the Manscaped, the Lawnmower 2.0. Again, you can use it for your man grooming or whatever, but really nice. The batteries last really long. Good, quality, as well as it's pretty easy to hold on to there. And then you can put on different extenders on it, things like that. And then we have like our foot duster and a crop reviver, which is like a toner refresher. Really didn't use too much of that stuff. I like, you know, the shaving type stuff. So I really like the Manscaped stuff. The products seem to be really well made, and I enjoy it. And it's kind of, you know, obviously it's for men, so I don't see why a woman couldn't use it, but, you know, we know who it's for. Also moving along here, so let's jump into some of the electronic stuff that I've really loved this year. So 2 products that we were able to check out is actually the Cloner Alliance products. So you can check out those on our channel here. But this is the HTML Cloner Box Pro. And what this does, it comes with some features where you can plug in some of your old like VHS and DVD players and go HDMI. You can either you know, up resolution it, or even plug in USB to this, either a USB stick or run it to a computer and capture all that old footage. So a lot of the VHS products or old VHS stuff that I had, I'm able to capture with this. It looks great, even upsizing and upscaling it. Really great to use. And then the other one that we reviewed was the game capture unit. Now getting it set up, you know, took a little getting used to, some technical skill, but once it was set up, we've been, you know, doing the game captures with that and live video capture. It really works great. For the price compared to what the competitors are out there, this is really the way to go. I love the Cloner Alliance products, so make sure to check them out if you're looking to capture either gameplay or even you know, back up old movies. The biggest thing with this was I wanted to back up you know, old movies that were on VHS and DVD, but not have to connect to the computer and always do that. I wanted to be able to just plug in USB, but also get really high quality and have that upscale resolution option. And that's where this came into play. Very cool unit there. Next on the list, we have this, the Heme Steady Mobile. I saw this when I was actually at a recital, and there was a parent there holding this thing up with their phone. I'm like, what is that thing? That looks really cool. And it turns out it's an electronic gimbal stabilizer. You can put your phone in here, either horizontal or vertically, and then you can control it either just by itself and keep it completely stabilized. Like, I can run with it and the footage is almost like amazingly stable and not much that you have to do with it. Or you can run it through the app, connect that up, and then the app will allow you to do other things, from 360s to face tracking. And this thing I think sells still for like under $100 or something like that. Really cool. Comes with a little tripod stand as well as your connector. So that right there, the Heme iSteady Mobile Plus, really cool product to check out. Staying on the electronic kick, if you are looking for a smartwatch that's under like $40, so this right here is actually, if I can show it to you, it's gonna be backwards. Let's see. So this is the Yoyo Fit smartwatch. I actually have the box still here somewhere. That's the Yoyo Fit smartwatch. Really great. Comes with an app that you can connect to. Has all these different features, from, you know, tracking footsteps. You can see messages. I just like the design of it and the feel of it. It's got a nice, you know, the rubber band here, or like a silicone band. Really good display on it. You can kind of change images on there as well, and for the price, it's really worked great. Battery has lasted like a week plus. Super great. So if you don't want to spend $100+ on some of the big name brands and not looking to do tons of things, then this would be the way to go. Now, it does measure things like oxygen level and blood pressure, you know, and your heartbeat. Some of the rates, I don't know, they could be like kind of all over the place. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt maybe, but you know, I didn't really compare it to like an Apple Watch to see what that was doing. You know, I will say that it does monitor pretty good. If you're running, you know, your heart rate is up, it does monitor that, but then sometimes I'll go back and look at it, I'm like, that's not a good rate. Might be too low. Same thing with the blood pressure. So I don't know how accurate it is, but if you want just a basic smartwatch that's going to get messages on it, you have some of those features. You can trigger the camera on your phone, stuff like that. I think this would be the way to go. Really nice. So that's a lot of the products that we've had a chance to check out here. finally, one of the ones that actually came in not too long ago was this one, which you may have seen our other review for it, and this is a smart scale. This is the Aero Smart Scale, which is really, really nice as well. And this connects to a Bluetooth app, and you can add as many users as you want. You can share it, and then not only will it give you your weights, but if you stand on it barefoot, it's going to also calculate through their algorithms other things like your BMI and different levels of, and then you can set different goals and things. Again, share it on social media if you want to tell people like what you weigh or what your different goal levels are. You can do that. So if you're looking to upgrade your scale in the bathroom, not only this is a really awesome looking design scale, easy to set up for Bluetooth, and just overall nice that you can connect and kind of stay on track of, you know, of your weight and your goals. So that's a lot of the products that we really recommend and have really enjoyed. There's plenty of other ones, but you know, some of the stuff I can just keep going on. And then again, there's been other products I'm just like, wait, you know, what's the deal with this? So actually one last one that I saw here. So if you're into doing like the Moscow mules and stuff, we had a chance to check out some of these other cups, but the one package we really did like was the one by Mule Science. And the one that we did came with it was a 4-piece set. So you got the Moscow Mule, you can do all other types of drinks in it. Came with the copper straw. As mentioned in a review, I'm not that big of a fan of the copper straw. I just don't really like drinking through the metal. But that's up to you. The copper stays extremely cold for those types of drinks. And then it came with a really nice you know, coaster for it. Just overall a really, really nice kit to check out. So if you're looking to get into the Moscow Mule type drinks, or even just the copper mugs, again, something that you may want to really look into. So we're very, very excited, you know, to wrap up the 2019 year. We still have some products that we are checking out, but have tons and tons of new items that are coming in for next year. So I'm Alan from Damn Good Reviews. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe right here, and we will see you soon.